Welcome guys. Today we present to you the top 5 story-based games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video.
That's Rachel Amber.
Life is Strange, an offline game with a size of 1 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Life is Strange is a graphic adventure developed by Telltale Games, creators of The Walking Dead saga and The Wolf Among Us. Follow along as you take on the life of the talented young Maxine, a high school student who's recently discovered her budding superpower, going back in time to change the course of events. Game systems in Life is Strange are practically identical to any of the other titles by Telltale Games. The main appeal is that you can go back in time to rewind and fix any poor decision-making of the past, and thereby rectifying your mistakes to make better choices. At any point you can always go back and explore alternative routes and storylines within the game. As far as graphic adventures go, Life is Strange truly is noteworthy, and comes as a welcome release on Android and iOS after its triumph on PCs and consoles, with high-quality graphics that have transferred equally well to small screens from their larger originals. This free demo version includes the first episode only.
You can never escape the lighthouse here. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Entered the world. There was only dark.
Titan Quest, an offline game with a size of 3.6 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Originally released for Windows PCs in 2006, Titan Quest is a hack-and-slash action RPG that takes you through a few interesting locales. You'll start your adventure in ancient Greece, where it seems the gods have forsaken humanity. In terms of mechanics, Titan Quest plays things very safely. If you've played any of the Diablo games, you'll find it pretty easy to slide in and start playing. And also special attacks, items and certain other things are assigned to their own buttons for easy access. If we look at Titan Quest relative to other iOS games in the genre, however, it's clearly the best of the lot. Generally, it's a great RPG game that supports controllers, and I advise you to buy it. Mindcell, an offline game with a size of 1.3 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Mindcell is the third-person adventure in the world of the near future. The protagonist is sentenced to become material for scientific experiments, but he's not going to put up with such a fate at all. In search of a way out, he must recall what happened to him and how he got here. The persecutors will not leave the fugitive alone, wherever he's going. And there is a serious confrontation ahead. Going through the story with the main character, try to find out the goals of your pursuers and understand who your real ally is. In the end, you will see it as a game in which an exciting story with dialogues, characters and puzzles, and I highly recommend you to try it. Hello Neighbor, an offline game with a size of 1.7 GB, available on Android and iPhone. Hello Neighbor is a first-person stealth horror game, that challenges you to control a young character who's trying to get into his neighbor's house in order to discover the dark secrets that he's hiding inside the basement. Of course, your neighbor really values his privacy and won't be at all happy that you're breaking in. Controls in Hello Neighbor are the usual ones in this genre. On the left side of the screen, you'll find the movement control stick, and to the left, you'll see the action buttons. You can jump, interact with tons of different objects, grab all kinds of gadgets. The adventure will begin with your protagonist walking around the neighborhood and chasing after a ball. It won't take long for you to get to your neighbor's house and watch him act suspiciously. From that moment on, you have to try to sneak into your neighbor's house and make sure he doesn't catch you. Hello Neighbor is a super entertaining stealth horror game that offers you a really intense and terrifying game experience. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, an offline game with a size of 2 GB, available on Android and iPhone. The story of the game is about a man clinging to life. His 2 sons, desperate to cure their ailing father, are left with but one option. They must set out upon a journey to find and bring back the water of life. As they come to rely on one another to survive, one must be strong where the other is weak, brave where the other is fearful. Guide 2 brothers, Naia and Naia, on an epic fairy tale journey using specially designed, dual virtual joysticks, and control both brothers simultaneously as you experience cooperative play in single-player mode. You also have to solve puzzles, explore the stunning locations, and fight boss battles, using unique qualities of Big and Little Brother, each varying in strength, size, and speed. I strongly recommend you to download the game because it contains experience and emotional story told without words and narrative above the ordinary.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.